combat troops in the Bastion. Why do I feel like you don't have a plan?
Okay, to be honest...
Shit. I should have guessed as much. I guess I'll just have to improvise. At the very least, I need a good number of loyal comrades. People we can trust. People ready to sacrifice themselves for our cause if it comes to it. Can you do that?
I can vouch for Kaya and my old combat drone.
Well, that's a start. Can you recruit them right away? Tell me. And where is your old combat drone?
I sent Crony U4 on patrol, just before we, If he's not been smashed to pieces, he'll likely be roaming around my old hut looking for me.
Your old hut?
It's where I used to live. Crony U4 is smart enough to have hidden when the invaders attacked.
Excellent. Good luck with your search.
Kaya will join us.
Excellent. There aren't many better than her. Always been proud to stand at her side. Okay, but it's not enough. You mentioned others? People you could trust? We need more recruits. Hey, you get around a lot. You must stumble across the odd lucrative business, right? So how about an Alexic donation for the community in the Bastion? It wouldn't just be for the good of the Sixth Power. You'd also get the feeling of having done something good. So, how about it? I'll ask around and see if there's anyone else crazy enough to support us. Damn, what have I gotten myself into?
Can I ask you one more thing?
Yeah, go on.
What do you think I'll be like? In the future, I mean.
Well, one day you'll be a strong young man, always in the thick of things, determined to get things done.
I like the sound of that, but I want to be kind and honest too.
It's all up to you.
Because I only want what's best for humanity, you know?
I know, son. I know. Hey, Crony, better not go down there alone.
Commander, tactical analysis indicated probability of survival after invader attack extremely low.
Yeah, buddy. Good to see you too.
Sensors detected no life signs from Commander for 2.9 days.
Yeah, I know. I took a real knock.
Explanation required.
Those beasts attacked me. I was out, unconscious, for a long time.
Recalibration recommended. Please proceed to ALB Headquarters, Ignadon.
I'm okay, Crony. Thanks for asking.
Analysis initiated. Probability of success of recapturing lost territories.
You've already been monitoring the area for a few days. What's your assessment?
Recent instances of combat at World Heart between Berserkers and Morcon Vandal Squad. Alien invader scout troops sighted. More information needed on alien invaders.
Yeah, same here. Well, I think I know roughly who they are. They've got to be the guys we've been waiting for all these years. The Aware. Highly evolved race. Somehow linked to the origin of Elix. And they'll be a big problem for us if we don't do something about them. But so far, nobody's been listening to old Jax's warnings. Everybody's too wrapped up in their turf wars to see the big picture. Still, no point whining about it. They're here now, and we're not ready.
Tactical withdrawal recommended.
Don't panic yet, buddy. We still got time. Let's focus on getting out of here in one piece first.
Acknowledged.
We need to refocus until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Environmental scan indicates numerous new threats.
Yeah, the invaders have really gone to town. We better be careful.
Analysis indicates current armament insufficient. Recovery of stored equipment recommended.
We can forget about that. That fucking thing pretty much landed on my home and buried everything underneath.
Calculating alternative options.
We need to build ourselves a new arsenal. You don't have any ideas for that, do you? When did you last visit Alb HQ? Did you get checked out?
Last depot maintenance, 76 days, 23 hours, 25 seconds ago.
Understood. We haven't been to Ignodon all that much recently, huh? I'm not an expert in robots. I've always been more of a fighter than a technician.
Acknowledged.
Jax, I'll be leaving for Tavar soon, for a reconnaissance mission. And since you offered to help...
What are we talking about?
My men and I are going to investigate the region around the fort in Tavar. There's talk of the clerics sending mechanical spies to monitor our troops' movements. If that's true, I intend to smash them to pieces and send them right back to their masters.
You don't need your bodyguards. I'll go with you. I'm sure we can manage.
Fine. Tell me when you're ready and we'll leave immediately.
Whatever. Your technician in the depot should be able to take a look at your systems. There's turbulent times ahead. Can't afford any malfunctions right now.
Maintenance at Ignodon Depot scheduled for next available date, Commander.
Good. How's things? Are you ready for operation?
All systems at full operational capacity.
That's something at least. Did you miss me?
Commander probability of survival 0.3%.
Ah. Well, it would be better if you kept close by. We have a lot to do. I need you to be my central data collection source and spy on the invaders. Let's meet in the bastion in the north if we get separated again.
Acknowledged.
Let's keep going. I found my old combat drone. It'll help us.
Ah, good news. An Alb combat drone. Can we rely on it?
I'll vouch for it.
Excellent. You seem to know what you're doing. If we keep control of it, a drone like that will serve us well. Great. Now let's get to work. We have to keep up this momentum.
So what's next?
Time for me to take an inventory. See what we need. You can't help with that, so you're done here. Of course, if you can find more recruits, please keep them coming. Trustworthy or not, I'll take the chance. I need numbers. I can worry about keeping them under control later.
Hey, Dex?
Yeah?
I'll make it up to you someday, okay? All that time I missed with you.
You're my father, and you're a good guy, so I'm very proud of you. But I hope you'll be there when I need you.
I'll do my best, I promise.
Cool. Maybe that's enough.
Time to go on that scouting expedition to Tavar.
We should hurry, before the cleric spies go into hiding. I need to find out what they've been doing before I neutralize them. There they are. Just as I thought. Those cleric fanatics sent machines to spy on us.
Are you sure? I'm familiar with cleric technology, and these machines are acting kinda odd. Looks more like they're programmed for battle, not surveillance.
We'll soon find out. You go first. I'll be right behind you.
My head.
Looks like you were right. They've been programmed for battle. How dare the clerics launch such a brazen attack?
I'm not so sure they have. The clerics have their own problems to deal with. But we can leave that discussion for later. Let's get rid of all the machines around the fort first.
All right, if you say so.
It's time.
I'll take care of that! Watch out! I'll take care of that! Get behind me! These robots are pretty tough. I'd like to shove them right down the clerics' throats.
Come on. We can do this.
So somebody else took control of them? But why? Get behind me! Careful! Do you think we got them all?
Looks like it.
Damn clerics.
I'm telling you, this wasn't their doing. Someone hacked their machines.
And how can you be so sure of that?
I took a closer look at those things, and it's just as I suspected. They've been hacked. It's clear the clerics aren't behind these attacks.
All right, I'll leave it at that. I trust your judgment. Still, I hope this isn't going to become a regular thing in Tavar. Anyway, thank you for your help.
You can always count on me. If anything like this happens again, just let me know.
All right, I will.
How am I doing?
Scrappy doesn't even know you're here. Thorhild never mentioned you. Tylus says you really helped him out. You've done well. Right. Now you have an advocate. You only need my approval. For that, you'll have to pass Rat's loyalty test. I should warn you, though, so far, no one has passed. So don't get your hopes up, okay?
Let me worry about that.
Your confidence is admirable. But listen to what Rat wants you to do.
What sort of test is this?
As you know, this is the former outlaw camp. Many of them have joined us. But not all of them hold us berserkers in high regard. Have you noticed the outlaw propaganda that's been circulating?
You're talking about the flyers lying around.
Exactly. Rat tasked Wolf, one of our guards, with finding the source of the propaganda. Go find Wolf and help him. If you can find those responsible and bring them to justice, you will have passed the test and earned Rat's trust. That is the only way. Good luck.
Where can I find Wolf?
He patrols between Chloe's bar and the traders. I'd check there first.
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Hey you! Get over here! I'm pretty good with faces, and yours is new around here. So spit it out. Who are you?
Who's asking?
A wise guy, huh? That shit's not gonna fly around here. Guard asks you a question, you answer it. So let's try again. Who are you?
Name's Jax.
Alright then. Next question. Faction. Which one do you belong to?
Oh, I'm really shaking here.
So that's how it's gonna be. Your call. Not the smartest move, but I guess we'll see.
Guess we will. But that's my problem, not yours.
I guess we'll see. Just remember, I'm gonna be watching you real close.
Do you interrogate everybody like this?
Being a wise ass not enough for you? You wanna ask me questions now? What the hell? I can do the right thing and explain myself to you. I'm an honest man. We have a problem here with undesirables. They could be anywhere, and it's my job to deal with them. So when I see somebody suspicious, somebody like you, for example, I just gotta come check them out. Bottom line, though, we need to find them soon. Fort's had enough trouble lately.
Are you talking about the outlaws?
Damn straight. I just know they're the ones who tried to kill Rat. You must have seen their stinking propaganda. There's flyers all over the fort.
That's why Fenris sent me to speak to you.
I get it. Trying to get into the upper district, huh? Works for me. Can always use a good volunteer. If there's anything you need to know, fire away.
What do you know about the attempt on Rat's life?
Propaganda started showing up all over the fort right after it happened. Still not sure how much I can trust you, so that's all I'm saying.
How can we find the source of the outlaw propaganda?
Well, the bastards who spread this stuff did leave some clues behind.
Such as?
Here's one of the flyers they've been putting up. Here's one of the nails they used to hang them. Take a good look at them. See if you notice the same things I did.
Very good.
About those clues.
Go on.
Looks like this nail was made in a forge.
Good, good. My conclusion exactly. And the flyer? And the flyer? What do you make of that?
The back of the flyer is kind of interesting.
That's right. It gives us a concrete lead to follow. The starting point, at least. You spotted the same two clues I did. The nail was made in a forge, and the propaganda flyer has a drink menu on the back. That's some nice attention to detail. I'm impressed. Based on these facts, a couple of possible suspects come to mind. Chloe the innkeeper, and Lass the blacksmith. Either of them could have had something to do with this. They'd never talk to a guard, but they might be more open with an outsider like you. I'd like you to question them both. I'll be keeping an eye on who's going in and out of Chloe's tavern. We clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. Then we'll meet up again when you're done talking to them.
Not bad.
You ever seen this before?
It's one of those pieces of paper advertising Baxter's Goons, isn't it?
That's right.
And what do you expect me to do with it?
They suspect you must be involved somehow.
What? You got a fucking screw loose?
Ever look at the back? These are your drink menus.
Huh. That explains a lot.
What exactly? We don't really suspect you of collaborating with the outlaws. Can you please just help us clear this up?
I would love to. I knew someone was stealing my drink menus. I have to get new ones made all the time. It was killing me. I was about to start just writing the damn prices on the blackboard. Having said that, I'm pretty sure no menus have gone missing in the last week or so. So you probably won't find the culprits here. Was that it? If so, I need to get back to work. I'm sorry I can't help you. You'll just have to keep looking.
I've spoken to Chloe.
And? Did she have anything to do with those flyers?
She claims someone stole those drink menus from her. She was even thinking about getting rid of the menus for good. Would save her from having to make new ones all the time.
Sounds like she isn't involved. What about Lass? Speak to him yet?
Not yet.
Maybe you'll have more luck with him.
I saw a woman of such beauty. To love her I thought was my duty. I left my work, I had to rest. My heart was pounding in my chest. She looked at me, she shook her head. I stink just like a pig, she said. Now I stay clear of women, better that way. So I just swing my hammer all day.
Damn it. Everyone's so focused on their petty little problems. Endless feuds with their neighbors. It's all they care about. If they don't prepare for the coming onslaught soon, they'll be wiped out.
Help you with something. Speak up and talk fast. There's iron in the fire.
Then you must be the blacksmith.
Guess I must. Damn forge is hotter than hell. Swinging a hammer in there is thirsty work. So, you buying?
Cheers.
Thanks. Bottoms up then. Cheers. Oh, man. That hit the spot. You can come as often as you like. Hey, I owe you one. Not everybody do me a favor like that.
Can you forge me a weapon?
Been thinking about a plan for a real special weapon for a while now. Haven't had the time, but if you brought me what I need, I'd make it for you. What do you think?
About that special weapon. I'll get you what you need.
Ha! My man! It's gonna be a true masterpiece. Of course, we'll need some real choice components.
What are we talking about?
I need some real dense bone for the tang. Real dense. None of them little scraps. Any asshole can find them. I need some real rough leather. Not that artificially roughened crap. That stuff is weak. I need leather that's naturally rough.
Yeah, I can get that.
Hold up. I'm not done yet. We need some acid, too.
Acid?
Yeah, acid. Strong as you can get. I use it to pattern the blade, and for mixing a glue even a troll can't unstick.
Where do I find all this?
Not at the market. You'll have to go hunting. Look for old animals. Critters produce really strong acid. And just like people, the older they get, the more acerbic they are. Okay, stay focused. Funny thing about pricklebacks is that their innards shrink as they get older. Hard to see from the outside, but even though their bones get thinner, they aren't getting lighter. They become denser, more solid. That's what we need, prickleback bones.
And the leather?
I was just getting to that. Most young animals have pretty smooth skin. But wet lurker skin is like it's tanned naturally. The older they get, the harder and tougher their skin is. That would be perfect for our masterpiece.
Any idea where I can find these old animals?
Not much of one. Was talking to the hunter Astrid just the other day. She gave me some pointers on some packs she's seen. Hold on. I'll dig out my notes for you. This should get you there. Let's just hope there's some ancient ones among them, huh? Oh, and if you could see your way to getting 2 of everything, I'd be mighty grateful. It'd mean I'd have enough to maybe make something else as well.
I can do that.
Thanks. Then happy hunting.
You got enough iron?
Still got some steel bar I brought with me from Goliath. Was saving it for a special project. Reckon I'll fold them a few times and use them for this. All the iron we'll need.
What would it take for you to teach me how to be a blacksmith as well?
Knock it off, kid. Told you. Too busy. Well, I mean, I hate to take shards from friends. But if you officially hired me as a teacher, what do you think?
Are these nails your handiwork?
Let me see. Could be. Been a while since I made nails. But the longer ones there, those might be mine. Stopped making them because they just kept getting stolen. Why are you asking?
Those nails were used to hang up outlaw propaganda.
Well, that explains why nobody was buying and why they kept getting stolen. And now they suspect me. That it?
And if they did?
Oh, it's just about the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I like it here. Like being the smith. Why would I go over to them outlaws? Way they treat metal. All that artless welding. No pride in it. Can't abide it. Nope. So I keep my distance from them. Sorry I can't help. never did catch the thieves. They knew what they were doing.
If that's the case, I suppose I'll have to keep searching.
Hope you find them. Good luck.
I've spoken with Lass.
So, do you think he's involved?
Doesn't look like it. Someone stole a batch of nails from his workshop. Same type used to hang up the flyers.
There's not much to go on.
At least now we know for sure the nails were his.
Damn, only leads and they're up in smoke. I didn't have much luck either. Staked out the tavern hoping to see something suspicious. Nothing. Couple of people acting a little shady. No one's stealing menus. Must have missed something. So let's go over the details again. Everything we know about the flyers so far.
Both our suspects seem to be innocent. The real culprit stole the flyers and nails from them.
Right. It doesn't look like those robberies happened too recently. And no one saw the thief, which means we're not dealing with some small-time crook. They know what they're doing. What else do we have?
The flyers were made and hung up using common items from around the fort.
Interesting point when you think about it. Probably means we're dealing with someone who lives here, not some outsider. Anything else?
Looks like the outlaws were behind it all.
That much is obvious. Of course, someone could be framing them, but I don't buy that. So, to sum up, the people behind the flyers, and probably the attempt on Rat's life too, are likely to be outlaws living in the fort. And they're not a bunch of amateurs.
So, what do we do now?
Gotta admit, I don't have a frickin' clue. We're out of options here. The only thing left is to catch him in the act.
So we just wait?
Well, we can do a sweep of the fort once it's dark and hope we get lucky. Not a great plan, but unless you can think of anything else.
Can't say I can.
And that's what we'll do. Let me know when you're ready.
Let's start our night patrol.
Kinda needs to be nighttime for us to go on night patrol, don't you think? Find a bed or rent a room with the Sleepy Traveler and get some shut-eye. Then come back when it's dark.
Listen, there's another problem I have to deal with in Tavar.
What is it this time?
Mutants sighted near the fort. Not an unusual occurrence. But these are lingering around the city gates for some reason. I want to hunt every last Alb hellspawn in the area. Are you coming?
A mutant hunt in Tavar? Count me in.
Good. Then we should leave at once. There. Ugh, I can smell them from here.
Stench is unmistakable.
Let's wipe them out. You go first, and I'll follow.
What was it again?
away with this. I'll take care of that! Everything all right?
I'd almost forgotten how much I hate these miserable creatures. Anyway, they've all been dealt with. The fort should be safe.
Excellent. I doubt they pose much of a threat, but you can't be too careful. After all, I've heard of Alexiters who can control mutants.
You never know whether there's a mind at work inside them, trying to kill you. Makes them all the more dangerous.
Do you think the Alexiters are behind this?
No. These mutants were just looking for Elix. Typical behavior, mostly harmless. If someone was controlling them, they wouldn't have allowed the herd to get so close to inhabited land. They would have known the fort would see them as a threat and eliminate them.
That makes me feel better. As much as one can feel better when dealing with these... things. Thanks for your help. I'll let you know if anything else happens. That is, if you still want... if you have nothing else to do.
You tell me what I'd be getting into, and I'll tell you if I'm in.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's start our night patrol.
I'm ready if you are. Let's go. How about we go off the beaten track? We can get a good look at what's going on behind the houses, too. Remember, we're not dealing with morons here. They're not gonna come strutting down the main road. Pipe down. There's someone back there. He's mine.
Hold off. Let me do it.
You sure? All right, go ahead. Just don't get carried away. He could be innocent.
Ah! Fuck, man! You scared the shit out of me!
What are you doing here? Trying to break in?
Wait, what? No, I'd never do anything like that.
Then you better explain yourself.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, but please, you gotta promise not to tell anyone else. The guy who lives here tried it on with my old lady, and well, since I really had to go...
You decided to what? Mark your territory? Through his window?
Yeah, something like that. Look, I'm just gonna go and get out of your way, okay?
Yes, please, just go.
We'll be watching you. Well, that was a big hot stream and nothing. And as colorful as it might be, pissing through someone's window isn't quite against the law. Let's forget the whole thing and keep moving. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Keep your eyes peeled. Any tiny detail could be significant. You hear that? Let's take a look.
Guess we'll never know.
Those two look mighty suspicious, don't you think? We should get in closer, see what they're talking about.
Good idea. We should listen in first.
Move in until you're within earshot. Wait for my signal.
Hey, baby.
Look, I told you, I'm not interested. Just leave me alone.
Oh, come on, sugar. I know you want it. You don't have to play hard to get. Now give me some sugar. Hey!
I think we've heard enough. Stop! You there!
What are you doing, asshole? You totally cock-blocked me.
Listen to yourself. Got more booze than sense in your head.
Hey, take it easy. I wasn't gonna do anything to her.
I ever see you talking to a woman like that again, I'll slam your face into the ground. And that's if you're lucky.
Fuck, man. I get it. Maybe I did have a few too many. Ugh.
Get out of here and sleep it off. And think about what you're doing with your life. Go on, scram! Scumbag like that's always worth keeping an eye on. I won't forget his face. But as fucked up as that was, it has nothing to do with why we're here. Let's take a look around the smithy. That's where they got the nails. Maybe they'll be back for more. Can't believe something like that could happen here. You never see that kind of thing in Goliath.
Maybe we'll catch a break and find someone at the blacksmith.
We better. After that, come out of ideas. At least it hasn't been a total waste. Plenty going on tonight.
Just nothing that has anything to do with those flyers.
Starting to think we won't find anyone connected to this whole mess tonight. Still, let's not give up. Sweep's not over yet. Look, over there, right by the smithy. You deal with this one. Go and speak to him.
No problem.
Good. Just don't stir up any shit if you don't have to. I'll keep watch and make sure he doesn't run.
You there!
What?
Turn out your pockets.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're not even a pissant guard. I'm not telling you anything. Now get the fuck out of here.
Tell me what I want to know. Unless you want me to kick your fucking teeth in.
Oh, I like your attitude. Come on then. Give me your best shot.
Get started!
Honestly, what?
Fuck, you don't pull your punches, do you? Whew.
Just tell me what you're doing here. Unless you want another fist in the face.
Yeah, all right. but you're gonna be disappointed. I wasn't trying to steal anything. I was just looking for my smokes. I know I dropped them around here somewhere. I've been sitting in the tavern all night. Come out here for a quick smoke and drop the fucking pack. And that's when you came along.
You expect me to believe that crap?
Believe what you want. That's what happened. We can kick the shit out of each other as many times as you like, and it won't change anything. I'm no thief.
Fine. Just get out of here.
No, don't worry. I'm heading right back to Chloe's place and the sweet embrace of about a dozen bottles. Gonna get hammered tonight.
Honestly, what was that all about?
Another dead end. Let's just finish our sweep and head back to the tavern.
You could have helped me there.
I knew you could handle him. Besides, I found the pack of smokes he lost. I'd prefer to think of violence as a last resort. Not sure I would have taken your approach there. Anyway, quit your whining. We should head back. This isn't gonna be our lucky night. Unless we suddenly stumble over the people we're looking for.
I'm starting to lose hope.
Me too. You have all the makings of a great berserker. Nice work out there.
Thank you, Jax. You did well.
Anyway, we're nearly there. Seen anything else that looks fishy?
Can't say I have.
God damn it. Me neither. Well, there's the tavern again. Think I'll go in and soak up some of the atmosphere. Ask around. Maybe I'll hear something. That's about all we can do. Whole night was a waste of time.
You giving up?
Maybe. I don't know. We should split up for now anyway. Maybe we'll have more luck that way. Other than that, I'm all out of ideas. Anyway, let me know if you see or hear anything that seems even slightly relevant. Anything. Right then. See you later.
Good.